Freaks and geeks, drinkers, thinkers, ramblers and gamblers, stoners and pet owners. Gather around. This is the Outsider Social Club, where us misfits, miscreants, outcasts get together and ramble, palaver, prattle, and get royally intoxicated while we do so. So without further ado, let's proceed.
One for the party, baby. Puff on the road, drumming, knock back a drink. There's nobody home.
Welcome back to the Outsider Social Club. We had the piece of shit draft. We followed that up with Bluey Lewis in the news. And now here's an unexpected third episode, and this shit is greasy. It is super drunk and off the rails. We go from Fatty Arbuckle to Jar Jar Binks to Tony Danza shooting Samuel L. Jackson in a made-for-TV movie. Fuck.
Is Goods coming at all?
He's working on it.
I'm getting to it.
I like to tease him and pretend like I like Kirk Cousins.
All right.
Yeah. Because I think he believes it now. I think he thinks I'm a fan.
Would he be more effective if his name was Kurt Cousins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cut Cousins, even better.
Cut Cousins?
Yeah.
Boogie
What were you going to
Cousins.
say, yikes?
Kurt
Maybe
Wood.
you change his name to Boogie Cousins. Maybe it'd do better. Change his name to DeMarcus, I guess. Yeah. He's, I don't know. You guys, you could say he's holding him back, but he's just like one of those guys that just don't show up when you need to be the guy. He can't be the guy to get him over the hump. And they're paying him all that money, so it's like, what do? You can't blow the whole thing up. You know, so Robert. Kirk. Yeah, so yeah, I feel bad for
Kirk.
feel bad for him, man. So, but hey, got some interesting games. Yeah,
If you've come here for Kirk Cousins slander, you have found a home.
yeah. Well, I am here for Kirk. Give me all the Kirk Cousins slander you got. I'm here for that.
And I'm also pissed off that Goods gets the reputation of being the only Vikings fan on this fucking podcast.
We know you're a Viking.
I'm older than him.
We know.
Come on.
But he seems to be suffering more. Not that you're not in pain. I know you're in pain. I know it hurts. But Goods, it seems like it just, I don't know.
He loses money more than YIKE'S does. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. He's gambling again, or he hasn't stopped. So
Yeah.
Oh, it's gambling. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, they seem to hurt a little more. Yeah, that hurt when it hits you in the pocket too. When it hits you in the heart, and it hits you in your gut and in your pocket. Man, yeah, I can see that. That's the difference there. I can't gamble on my team. I can't do it. I'll gamble on other teams, but I cannot. I'm already emotionally invested in my team. I can't put my money on.
Well, I feel better already because my pain is less than his. So I'm having a good night.
Yep.
One of my favorite things is YIKE'S does one of my favorite limited fakes, and it's limited fake Norwegian left tackle who was discovered because the NFL played a 7 a.m. game in England one time.
You're putting me on the spot with this one, huh?
Well, Goods isn't here to just say, you do an impression of this person. So
okay, so yeah.
I'm going to take over.
So yeah. Ike is on 3, and then I block this guy, and then we go this way. Yeah, you got this? Oh, okay. Go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. Give me a piece of Lessa.
Go. I got you. Yes. Good ideas.
I love it. I tried doing it, but my guy kept turning Amish. So when YIKE'S said he could, it was so good.
I love the idea that you guys
I didn't
give me
even
a
throw
pass
in
on
a
the
you
big
betcha.
Losing Devon. Yeah, we lost him again.
Oh, here's the flu back in the area. Hey, Justin. How you doing there? You good? Hey.
Flu Reed and the Velvet Underground.
Blues Brothers.
Yeah, flu holds.
I swear it's not the COVID, guys.
Buy the flu.
I was COVID negative, so.
Flu Facco.
Flu, you're my boy.
Oh, that was a good one.
You're my boy.
Frank's divorced. Flu's dead.
Flugal.
Beluga whale.
Flu Luca.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Flu Panella.
Flu Grant.
Flu Gehring.
Today.
Flu.
Consider myself the sexiest man in the world.
Bluey News.
Tyron Flu.
Some news, yes.
We did that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Juice. That was a good one.
Eat Blue Sea.
A shark
Louis
ate
Armstrong.
me. A
Wait.
motherfucking shark ate me.
Never seen none of my movies.
This is how I talk.
LL Flu J.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Eat Blue Sea. Eat Blue Sea. Oh, yeah.
The Ben Colds 5.
Oh no. Brass Monkey, the worst rap song of all time ever for all the white people ever at a hockey game. Just throwing them back out there because
Oh,
wow.
my God, we're doing
monkey.
this?
Brass monkey.
Oh, man.
That's a good submission.
Just
Somebody threw down Jump Around, but I just don't see that in a hockey rink.
It does. And also Brass Monkey's worse.
Herm.
There's another list right there, another top 5. We got 2 of them right there. Huh? What are the other 3?
Jimmy Eat World, everything that they ever did.
Imagine Dragons.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
Okay.
They're beating it.
I got a question for you guys. If you had to give up a digit, one of your fingers, not one of your toes, one of your fingers, but you could erase 5 songs from existence. They would never have existed. No one would ever know about them. All copies would disappear, and no one would ever produce that song in the future.
I have to feel really strong about a song.
One of them is Despacito. I'll lose a digit to get rid of Despacito. I'm tired.
I'll lose a digit to get rid of that fucking Burger King song. Fucking commercial.
That's a banger.
Whopper.
Jesus Christ.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day at BK. Have it your way.
BK.
Like in marketing,
Have it your way.
that hate is
they've
just as
been
good as
pumping it
love.
I've been
Yes,
watching
it is.
NFL games or
Absolutely.
something, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hey,
some
three
of the
fingers for
remix-
that.
Remember
Did you
the
see the
Quiznos?
remix of the beat?
I did not. I did see the remix,
Sorry,
and
Rob.
I did not click it because I was terrified, and I
There's a
want to
remix?
avoid anything. It's a remix of that with Daft Punk, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Yikes!
Yeah, it's a remix of Daft Punk, Bee Gees, and the Whopper song.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No way.
Oh, no.
Every Beatles song ever. That pinky, that finger, also that one, and also A Day in the Life. The Beatles. Hey, Jeremy Taché. I'm not doing it. I'll have no hand with no Beatles. Would be a better life for me.
But how are you gonna wipe your ass if you don't have toilet paper? You don't have
Left hand. That's why. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, man. Cody is something else, isn't he?
Dan's
Never
face.
have I ever thought in that predicament would I ever.
No. I mean,
Well, how do you?
Chris made a good point. If you're in that desperate situation, take your underwear off. Wipe your ass with your underwear.
Oh, absolutely. The diaper is gone.
Yeah. Just free ball it, go commando, and hey, you'll be all right.
Hashtag Cody Happy Hour on Thursday. Send your questions to me. I'll get them in.
I gotta say to you guys, like, I had a moment where I went to the Oregon coast to go whale watching.
Your perineum hurt?
Well, I shit my pants.
Hell yeah.
So
Sign
it
of
happened.
good, sign of a good weekend. Yeah.
And that's a difficult situation to be in.
That's what I
So
appreciate about you.
especially when you're going to go see whales. I'm not still with that woman.
And you were visited by Fudgy the Whale. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Oh, man.
Keep going, Justin. You got it.
No.
Well, I couldn't very well give you.
Time
I couldn't
is
give you this. I mean, that's
Leonard.
that just.
Rano.
I was muted, by the way, Ron. You missed it. You missed
I
it.
did miss it. Yeah.
I'll stop with the mutes. It's fine.
I mean, there's a song, Milk, Lemonade, round and round. Fudgy the Whale. It's there. It's there. It's perfect. Get out of here.
What song is that?
I don't know. Fudgy the Whale? Yeah.
Honestly,
Fudgy the
Justin,
Whale
what
is
song
like,
that?
was that Carvel? Fudgy the Whale was like a cake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
but the old like elementary school song you all sang when you were a kid. Milk, lemonade, round the corner, fudge is made.
It's a negative.
None of you sang the song. You are all lying.
Oh,
Nope. That's a Maryland thing.
that's a negatory, good buddy.
Yeah. That's a 1980s thing for sure. Good God.
It's definitely a thing. Mr. Show references it in a skit, so it's.
Oh, wow. That means it's
I probably
David
sharded
Cross.
once before that song came out. Also, whenever it came out. So.
Have it your way.
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day.
I hate all of you. Hate all of you.
Yeah, but to tie it back into the weird candies, Troy, check it out. Fireball chocolates.
Fireball.
Are they good?
Yeah. Whiskey, non-alcoholic whiskey chocolates with a whiskey flavored filling. I'm gonna partake in that live
Again,
on tape delay.
How much THC?
Wow, that's added separately.
Ah. THC. So
Thanks, by the way.
so we got Ron who wants to have non-alcoholic whiskey flavored chocolates and wants to
Delicious.
roll a joint and not smoke it. This man is practicing a lot of restraint here in this podcast.
Yeah. A lot of celibacy going on in Ron's life.
is it Lent?
What?
It's a little early for Lent.
Okay.
Speaking
Wouldn't
of
that be
Christian
awesome?
values.
Is that why Ron is doing that for Lent?
I gave up.
That's what we should
for
make
Lent.
up fake holidays. Be.
Ron,
Are you gonna have a fish
with an F?
sandwich on Friday?
No, not a chance.
No.
Yeah.
how
like
much would it take for you, Ron, to give up weed for 40 days?
for 40 days?
And 40 nights.
Curse you!
The nights are easy. The days are hard.
You bested me.
Future cinephobe.
Oh, no, I've done it before. I did probation. I could make it.
Well, don't come to the hinterlands here because we were still stacking you all up in jails and doing our stupid shit over here. So be far and wide away from us.
Terrifying. When we hook up, you're coming this direction. I ain't going to prison, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, yeah. Also, I'm
Not for no fucking podcast.
hanging out hanging out with Goods here in the end of February. The 2.5 plus 5.5 plus 7.5 edibles will be good ideas for some of us.
The over under.
Yeah, the over-under is a lot.
Speaking of the over-under, I was talking to Mom earlier, and I said, tonight we're going to get on the podcast. I'm setting the over-under at 2.5. And I said, how many people would know who I was talking about if I referenced Fatty Arbuckle?
Oh, that's a good one.
I got one.
Yeah.
And I got two. And I got Troy and I got Hashi.
Is it a baseball player?
No.
Then I have no clue.
Oh, I don't got Hashi. Shit. I figured I'd have you two. And YIKE'S was my 50-50.
That's really
sorry.
Oh, I'm going to hit the under. Nobody knows Fatty Arbuckle. Okay. I fucked that up. Overshot.
So can you explain who he is?
Well, now I feel like I have
he's
to.
Like, I'm Fatty Arbuckle. Let's go. Come on.
Well, I think you wouldn't have heard his voice. I think you're kind of close.
I just Googled his picture.
Real name Roscoe.
Yeah. It was an old school, I believe still silent actor who was involved at what before O.J. Simpson was considered the trial of the century. Apparently he had some contract dispute with his studio, and some young actress winds up dead. And basically they pin it on Fatty Arbuckle. He was their big draw. He was like the Chris Farley of the day and was propping the studio up, but they didn't want to pay him. So the rumor was that basically the studio was behind the whole thing. But I've apparently vastly overestimated Fatty Arbuckle's reach.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, you compared him to OJ, and can you imagine if a guy named Fatty Arbuckle was the number one pick in an NFL draft?
I'd pick
Crime of the century.
Yay. Have it your way.
He looks like...
That's what I want you to ask Greg Cody. Ask Greg Cody about Fatty Arbuckle, because he's going to count towards my 2.5 over.
I'll ask him
What
on
is
Thursday.
Fatty Arbuckle's 40 time?
14.7.
Greg is old enough. He will know Fatty Arbuckle, and he counts as 1.51 towards my over under. So if Greg knows him, I win, and then I don't have to take this drink that I'm taking now.
Well, turn off your camera and also drink it, because your camera's fucking up again.
Goddamn piece of shit.
Glitching.
Yeah, you look like something out of Blade Runner, like for sure.
He looks like Augustus Gloop from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh my god!
So who else had a crush on
candy?
The Death Eaters from Harry Potter? Mostly Helena Bonham Carter.
Never seen it.
What?
Never seen it.
I prefer Fight Club, Helena Bonham Carter.
Ooh.
Yeah, Marla. Oh man.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Good.
Yeah.
Good
Spicy.
shout. As we say.
Spicy.
Yeah. That's my favorite. Helena.
She killed the house elf.
Yeah.
Like the Jar Jar Binks of Harry Potter world died of the same era.
I love the theory that Jar Jar is a fucking Sith.
Love that theory.
That
Of
was
course, he's a
So
Sith.
good.
if
Yeah.
George Lucas had, if he had any sense, that's what. Yeah, he would.
Well, when
write
he's
that
giving the
into-
speech and you see him do this over the crowd, and it's like, oh no. Oh no.
Well, the thing is, that was the projected theory, right? That he was Stifler, but he was so poorly received that he went away from that theory and that storyline. So he's like,
Well, the
Fuck
Dobby only has a book and a sock. The poor people. So Dobby dies. Oh, so Dobby.
I don't know what that means, but I love it. It
know
makes
Dobby?
me happy.
I don't know what that means, but I like it.
It did. It just made me smile. It was a visceral thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a good time. Do it again.
Do it again.
Do that thing again.
All right.
Did you guys
There we
see?
were.
Hash, you good?
What's up?
You good?
I'm having muscle spasms.
I see that.
Yeah, so that's why I've been hacking at the Theracane and doing the So this right here is my own special mixture of Tiger's Balm and RSO, and it really does a number on the muscles. Let me tell you.
Which muscles?
You don't mortar and pestle it into a paste and put it in your butthole, though.
Sometimes, but I will say Tiger's Balm up the butthole does a number.
All right. I just got to clarify. I got to know how to use it at home.
I'll be right back.
Who was that? Was that the Aztecs? Who did that?
That was the Aztec.
I got pee break. Yeah.
I got to take out, pee break.
Pee break, yeah.
Let the decree go forth. It is time to pee.
I'm terrified that sounder made me want to pee.
That sounds going to make you want to pee.
What is this podcast doing to me?
Your Pavlov.
Pavlov's dog.
Yeah, there you go.
My God.
Hello out there, fine folks. My name is Obadiah, and I got a good product for you that I'd like to be selling here on this podcast. Me and my fellow brothers down at Quakers and Bakers, we got some fine products for you. Well, named after myself, we got the Obadiah Kush. It'll really, put you right to sleep at night. No more melatonin needed. We got the Jebediah Haze. That one's named after my nephew. He's a good man. We also got Jeremiah's home-baked cookies. Those are good ones here with that famous Amish butter with just a sprinkle to marijuana right in the mix. So, I don't know where my accent's going. It's a little bit Irish, a little bit Norwegian. I'm all over the place here in Amish country. Let me tell you, this weed makes me loopy. So, come on down and get yourself a pint. That's right, a pint. Because we, for some reason, weigh our marijuana in nautical units. You could also get yourself a fluid ounce. Obadiah Kush, the Jebediah Haze, any of the fine products over here at Quakers and Bakers. And if you don't want to come all the way out to the farm, you can go down to Connor's Cocaine Emporium and get yourself a pint or two of Jebediah's finest Amish buttery goodness. Yeah, that's Quakers and Bakers. Come on down, get yourself some of that finest Amish weed this side of the Mississippi.
And then, figure out the contract. They got another year.
Be well received.
Look, man, baseball starts.
Let's chop, Ronno.
Oh, I'm sorry. I changed sound banks by accident, but I got a kick.
Four times you missed the muted tonight. We shall stop muting them. Evidently, it's all about the ladies and the dancing, and also the COVID.
Myopia?
Anyway, I am going to get out of here. I need to get some rest. The fact that I'm staying up this late with being this sick is not a good idea.
Oh, yeah, it's after midnight there.
12:30 almost, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all let it all.
Oh, yeah.
What's that song? I don't even know that song.
Closing time.
That's the one.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You piece of shit.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a good piece of shit. Get some rest, you piece of shit.
There you go.
Well,
tie a bow on that. There you go. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, next
All right.
session. Thanks, Justin. We'll see you around.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yes, bud. Feel better. Peace.
Thanks, dude.
We were talking about 3D movies earlier, and I forgot to mention it. But Jaws 3. Have you guys gone back and watched that?
Oh, yeah, that was the 3D one, huh? Yeah.
Dude, that, speaking of, the depth perception and stuff, all the things that they do for the movies that they make 3D, going back and watching a movie from then, made in 3D with all of this, there's some laughably bad effects. It's amazing.
Yeah. We may have, that's, again, more ideas. Revisit movies that were state of the art, maybe, or new technology, and see how it holds up. Most of them probably won't, Almost none of the special effects hold up, so.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous game.
Yeah, Star Wars may be the exception. I think Star Wars, the special effects, because I guess most of it was, it was almost all practical. So they used models and all that business. So that it holds up. And then of course George has tweaked it over the years to kind of clean it up. But yeah, the old, all that old 3D, the old, special effects look kind of cheesy. Sometimes I don't care. That's like, with the new Dune movie.
Right.
I like the old Dune movie. The special effects are so cheesy now.
So bad, right?
Yes.
But it's a different twist on the Dune story, but I dug it. I still dig
The whole Dune movie, Bo, I love that. Like the old Harkonnen where you pull the oil plug and the big giant guy flips.
Yeah. That was wild. That was a wild one to watch as a kid. I was like, wow, what the heck?
And I read those books when they came out, and I had to really struggle to understand how they worked. And then we also had to do like AP English with Dune and AP English with post Dune and AP English with Frank Herbert interviews. So we had a bunch of stuff going on in the latter years. But yes, I will watch the movie on HBO, but it won't be as good as it was before. Never will be. Never can be again.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, and I like the new one too. So the new one looks great, and it's cinematography is great on the new one. And it's more true to the actual to the book.
Well, so. I mentioned it earlier, but I have a sweet spot in the mid to late 70s for sci-fi special effects, and Battlestar Galactica. I just love it's just this sweet spot of cheesy space explosion, the shine coming off the robots. It's so good. I spent about 3 months on Tubi finding every sci-fi thing I could find from 75 to 80. It's just so good. You can't replicate it.
No.
Blade Runner had a little bit of a moment with that. Sure,
What year was that? That's right in that era, isn't it?
80, 70, 80? Something.
78, 79, 80, something like that.
82.
Is it
82?
Is it 82? Okay.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, that's right in that window, though. It's got a similar special effect. Yeah, I love it. I'm probably going to watch Battlestar Galactica all over again. Lorne Green.
The best part of Battlestar Galactica, right? Because that was Lorne Green back when he was between Big Valley and Battlestar Galactica was his sweet spot, right? That's where he was at.
Well, then in year 2, they renewed it, but they were cutting budgets, so they brought it back as Battlestar Galactica 80. And they cut the cast by like 80% and slapped a bad
Big
fake
Valley
beard.
was full on cast in 1968 also, which was
John Travolta was really good in that one too.
Do we have 5 John Travolta like great or good performances? Do we have 5? Can we come up with 5?
I don't think we have 5.
I don't.
We got Grease and Pulp Fiction, and that's it.
Grease is bad.
No, Grease is not appropriate, but Grease is good.
I like Welcome Back, Kotter.
The guy.
So, are we talking? I mean, Get Shorty has its
okay.
Has its value.
It's a minivan. It's a Cadillac of minivans. Yes.
DeVito carries that though.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is a lot of these movies are like that, right? Where if you're looking at a solid John Travolta vessel, it's pretty dangerous. And almost every one of them is a rom-com or a romance drama or something.
Yeah,
and
if you get a good Travolta movie, he's your 3rd or 4th character.
At 4 hours and 15 minutes in, let's set a marker to do a John Travolta was good episode.
Yes, I like it.
I mean, you got Face Off, which is kind of bad and kind of
played 2 people in that.
No,
that's
kind of bad. No, it was
Cage
terrible.
though. Nick Cage was. I think that was like the beginnings of, maybe not the beginnings, but you could see where he was going. He was going to end up where he is now. If you look at that performance in Face Off, okay, you could see. Looking back at it, it's like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
He was taking that turn from Raising Arizona to Con Air.
Man, another classic, man. Son, you got a panty on your head. Oh man, that's another. Is that the Coen brothers? Is that Raising Arizona? I think
so.
Is that the Coens?
Yeah,
one of their first. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
What
one.
a fucked up movie.
Yeah, John Travolta does not have 5 good movies. It is questionable if he has 2 good movies. I would say he has 1 good movie.
Wow.
Well, I mean, Pulp Fiction. I mean, if there's one, but if you're talking about him as the lead, as the the driving force, which he isn't in Pulp Fiction, but yeah. You may be right. There may not be one where he's the guy. So
no, I mean, if you're looking at like Phenomenon or Michael, those are like arguably his 2 biggest roles that were like him trying to get that Oscar nomination. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those transcendental pieces. Michael, he's like an angel, right? And then Phenomenon, he's the. I always get the Phenomenon confused. There was another one that was based like the same plot. It was the Powder. Powder is what that was.
That one's
We can't apply those.
The General's Daughter. He was in that one. He was good in that one, wasn't he? That was pretty good. That was one of those kind of crime drama kind of mystery type of deals.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah. The General's Daughter. He was good in that. No, Sam Jackson wasn't in that. I don't know what I was thinking, but for some reason, Sam Jackson made me think of the General's Daughter. I don't know why, but that was a good one. I like that one. That was a good one.
One of my favorites. We watched him in a couple of my buddies. We got hammered one day, and we spent the Sunday morning hungover. And there was a made-for-TV movie from the early 90s. When we turned it on, there was Samuel L. Jackson. We were like, shut the fuck up. We have to watch this movie. And then, out of nowhere, Tony Danza rolls in and fucking shoots Samuel L. Jackson to death and drives away. And we're just like, what? What just happened? Like, Tony Danza just killed Samuel L. Jackson? Like, well, now we've got to watch the rest of this piece of shit. So we did. I think it's called In the Line of Duty. It's about
Danza.
It's based on a true story of some mobster who shot an undercover cop and went on the run. It's
Was he old Tony Danza like, hey, hey,
yeah,
Vanessa, hey, he was that guy.
His name was Gus, and he was a mobster and shot this cop, and he had to go on a run. And then he had to like put on a wig so he couldn't tell it was him. But then people came over and they were like, hey, Gus, where's the cocaine? And he goes, don't call me Gus. My name's Nicky. Remember Nicky? Because, the wig.
That's not my name. Say it again.
It's a blazing piece of shit, but I highly recommend it.
All right, new podcast. Ron recaps movies.
Yes.
In New York accents.
Only New York movies. So hey, got a lot to choose.
Taxi
I
driver.
actually wrote a song about it. Yeah. Don't call me Gus.
Like to hear it. Here it goes.
Don't call me Gus, or I'll bust your teeth through the back of your head. Don't call me Gus, or I'll walk away peacefully.
Yeah, call me Gus, or I'll bust your teeth through the back of your head.
Yeah.
Don't call me Gus. My name is Nicky. I'm wearing this wig. Hiding from the law.
How about a podcast where just Ron recites every Law and Order show ever in that voice?
I'm for it. Perpetually getting drunker and drunker.
Oh, man.
Until
These are their stories.
There was.
See, there was a victim of the sexual violence.
He gets more aggressive every time the cops take somebody away.
Right. They was using illegal tactics when they handcuffed this perpetrator and put him in the back of the car. It was unlawful.
Gling, gling. Oh, man. About 10 years ago, yeah, I could have actually done that. I was watching so much Law and Order because it was like on TNT like all day.
Man,
And, you know,
different kinds.
Yeah. And it was on, I think it was on just about every other cable channel. It was on. And there'd be marathons and it was just like, screw it. Something's on. Flip the channel. Okay. I know this is going to be good. It's Law and Order. So then you end up watching like.
You get stuck into it. Yeah. Because it's not even me watching. It was my wife with this shit on. And I'm like, no, I'm putting socks in the drawer. But what happened? Well, hang on. Who'd they arrest? That wasn't the guy, was he?
Was that?
I see. I knew it. I wasn't paying attention. I was folding socks, but I knew he wasn't the guy. Carry on.
I've probably watched Law and Order all the way through every episode at least 3 times.
Oh,
I can believe that.
I'm in the minority here.
I haven't
You're
seen
not.
that episode.
You've never seen an episode of Law and Order ever?
No.
Oh, wow.
That's impossible.
I've
I've
seen
never intentionally watched one.
Impossible.
I know the theme song because I've seen
Dun,
the
dun.
show before, and then it go into Law and Order. So I've always see the start, and
Okay.
then the theme song, and then it goes to commercial, and then it changes.
Dun 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 dun.
The song's
Yeah,
dope.
the dramatic walking in the intro, they're
It's a
all.
banger.
For how much, somehow, you hate The Shield, right?
Like your
Because it's
mom.
bad writing? Whoa.
Bad.
Ooh, tension. Oh.
Damn, Troy.
Thank God.
But
Catching a stray. Sorry. about
as much
that.
as you hate the Shield, I really think you should watch Law and Order. For sure.
I'm down.
All right.
The Shield is really it's like clearly one of the things that bothers me is it's clearly no police consultation.
Yeah, that's Law and Order.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm okay with it. What's the one with Queen Latifah? I'll watch that one.
Night Court.
The Equalizer.
Equalizer.
Oh, yeah. The Equalizer.
Yeah,
No.
that's the one where he gets her handcuffs shot off with a pistol or a sniper rifle. That
Yeah,
one?
Night
No.
Court.
That's the
yeah.
one.
That's got to be the Night Court reboot. Yeah, with
Nope.
John Larroquette.
Oh man, yeah, I saw that. Has anyone seen that, or has it actually debuted
Sniper
yet? Or-
rifles or handcuffs.
I saw the preview. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw like a clip, but I haven't. I don't know. I guess it's on. Is it on Peacock or one of the streaming services? I don't.
Yeah, they totally threw that show right in front, or right during the NFC playoff game.
It's called NBC Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Mountain Time.
Oh, cable.
Yeah.
How quaint. Indeed.
Yeah, us cord cutters don't know what that is anymore.
I have to pay for those individually. I'm very smart.
And now, the Outsiders Social Club is going to fast forward 0.01 blood alcohol content into the future.
Oh my God, Smetty and Woody suck so bad, and we love Mike Ryan. And also, if we could get some Cody family in there, blah 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 blah. Just saying, throw it out there. Yep, you're welcome. Sorry, and also, look at Ron.
I think jumping in, I totally agree with what Troy just said.
Agroy?
Oh yeah, Troy.
We all agree, absolutely.
Agroy. To abbreviate, agreeing with Troy.
Go ahead, Yugs.
Oh, I'm having a hard time focusing on the conversation because you look like Yoda, with hair coming out on the side. You look like you play in a band, but you're Yoda.
Yeah. Do or do not. There is no try. Piece of shit.
And then just like rock into a banger from there, right?
Oh, he plays for a Christian rock band.
Call me Maggie.
He is the bass player for Salvation.
He's the bass player for a Creed cover band.
Yeah, that's their name.
Oh man.
Salvation. The lead singer's named Salvatore.
Yeah, but the T is a cross.
Yeah.
Condemnation is the band's name.
Sacrilegious.
Oh, who was that band from South Park? Was it who's the guy's name? It was
Faith
like Reach
Plus One.
Was it Reach for the Skylar? Is that the guy went solo?
Love me, Jesus.
Yeah, I think he went solo.
Just change, baby, with Jesus.
Put your stuff all over my face.
I want you to be inside me, Jesus.
You're killing me, man. Stop it. That's a great limited fake Cartman right there. That's more than limited. That's a great Cartman.
Oh,
I can't even call it limited. That's a great Cartman.
We busted some Cartman out a while ago. It got out of hand.
You're just saying there. You're messing Mr. Kitty.
Well, thank God you're back, Bo. We can use some really good some levity and some insight into the stupid world of other things, because man, Ron's bad at this stuff. Oh wait, sorry, was that out loud? My bad.
You're supposed to say that on mute.
I get game show winner sound effect. My production.
I did some research and some investigating, and I asked some people. Capo apparently
was it research or just reading online? Because we got to establish
because
the fact.
we have to say that full form now. In preparation for a podcast that I was doing, I looked on Google for a thing.